Does your wallet look like the one on the left, barely anything in it, struggling to make something happen? I've been there. I know exactly how it feels to watch others make insane gains while you're stuck wondering how to get in on the action. But after a lot of trial and error, things are finally changing. I found a way to turn this around, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how, if you're tired of missing out, pay attention, because this method can literally transform your wallet. Let's get into it. Alright, let's take a look at pump.fun. This site is absolutely flooded with new meme coins every second. Another project is launching. It's oversaturated to the max. Everyone is trying to strike gold, but the reality is only a few actually make it happen. Of course, it's still possible to make money here. Some tokens blow up, and if you time it right, you can turn a small investment into a fortune. But the competition is brutal. Most coins die instantly, and without the right strategy, you'll just be another name on the list. That's why finding an edge is everything. You either need to get in early on the right trend, or you need a new way to launch a coin where the competition isn't as insane. And that's exactly what I'm about to show you. Let's go on pump.fun. You see dozens of coins launching every second, most of them dying instantly. But on Raydium, the launches are far less frequent, and the ones that do launch, they're actually holding value. This is the edge: less competition, bigger market caps, and a higher chance of real profits. Instead of fighting in the oversaturated chaos of pump.fun, launching here gives you a much better shot at success, and the best part, you don't even need to be a developer to make it happen. That's exactly what I'm about to show you next. Let's go. I already did some preparation and found the perfect image for my meme token, a cute cat with a sword. This is one of the easiest parts of launching a meme coin. You can pick anything, it just needs to be funny, eye-catching, and shareable. Whether it's an animal, a meme format, or something completely random, as long as it grabs attention, it can work now that I've got my token theme. Let's move to the next step to make sure my token stands out. I tweaked the image in Canva, adjusting the colors, sharpening the details, and making it look even more polished and meme-worthy. A little effort here can make a big difference in how people react to your coin. Now that I've got my token theme locked in, let's move to the next step. Now we're on coinfactory.dev. This is where we actually create the token. Now that we have our meme coin concept ready, it's time to actually create the token. We're on coinfactory.dev, and as you can see, this platform makes it super simple to launch a token without any coding. Everything is automated. You just fill in a few details, upload your image, and you're good to go. Once you've logged in, go to the Solana section. First, we need to write our token name and symbol. My name will be Cat Sword, and the symbol is a short version of the name. Let's make it CTSW. So the symbol is a short abbreviation of our name. Next, we need to specify decimals, which is always 9, as well as our number of token deliveries. I always specify 1 billion as people have more trust. Tokens migrate from pump.fun with 1 billion supply, so it is better for the eyes. Next, we need to upload a picture of our token logo that I downloaded earlier. Then all that is left is to fill in the description if you need it. Usually they're insert social networks of the project or just some funny description. It is visible only on Solascan and at mint token. It is not necessary to specify. I would advise you not to write anything here at all, but you can do what you want and write anything you want here. Next, we have 3 items that we need to include. Here we have additional settings. We need to enable all 3 settings. They will not harm us or interfere in any way. They will just make our token more secure from buyers. They will see that the token is not frozen and that the developer cannot change the token in any way. It's safer for the buyers. Then we just create it. We connect the wallet and confirm the transaction, and our token is created. Here we can see our contract address. Also, immediately look at the token in the Explorer to find out more information and make sure that everything is correct. Also, here you can go to the tab with creating a liquidity pool on Raydium. As you can see, it is very fast, and we do not even need a developer to create a token. Now we need to add liquidity first. We need to divide how many tokens we keep to ourselves. I would recommend 75 millions, which is about 7.5%. And we set the feet here to 2%. Then I would recommend adding 0.5 to 1.5 Solanas as liquidity. You can pretty much do whatever you want, but the more liquidity, the higher likelihood of it being picked up, as you are the first one to hold the token. No one is able to take the liquidity you put in, which is perfect. So now basically we need to initialize the liquidity pool. By pressing on the button and accept the transaction, once this is completed, you've actually completed the full launch of your new token. Now that we've launched our token, we need to paste in the contract address to track it. Head over to Photon or any Solana block explorer and enter your contract address. In the search bar, this will pull up your token's full details. Market cap, liquidity, and transactions. As you can see, people are instantly starting buying my new token. Most of them are bots, some are real people, but this is how it can get picked up real quickly. Now it's time to sell our 75 million tokens and dump them on the market as soon as we confirm the transaction. Our tokens get instantly swapped for SOL, and we can now see the price impact on the market. If our token had low liquidity, the price might drop sharply, causing a massive red candle on the chart. We can check this by refreshing Photon or SolScan, where we can see the latest transactions rolling in. At this point, our SOL balance has increased and we fully exited our position. That's the game launch hype sell, and move on to the next one. Now let's compare what we just did to launching on Pump.Fun and why our method is way better. On Pump.Fun, meme coins are being launched every second. The competition is insane. Hundreds of tokens flood the market daily, making it nearly impossible to stand out. Most coins die instantly because the supply is endless, and only a few get lucky enough to pump. But with our method we launched on Raydium, where way fewer tokens are being created, meaning less competition and higher market caps, we didn't have to fight against thousands of other projects. Instead, we controlled the launch, the liquidity, and the entire process. On Pump.Fun, even if you get early buyers, you're still competing against bot snipers, whales, and insiders who dump fast. With our launch strategy, we had full control over timing, liquidity, and market impact, making it much easier to sell at the right time and cash out big. This is the real edge. Instead of hoping for luck on an oversaturated platform, we created our own opportunity where we had the advantage from the start. Another major edge we have is using coinfactory.dev, unlike Pump.Fun, where you're competing against thousands of tokens launching every day. CoinFactory is a growing platform that's constantly improving and making updates. If you check the site regularly, you'll notice they've been rolling out new features, making it even easier to launch tokens. They're also actively optimizing the platform, meaning that in the future launching might become even cheaper and more efficient. This gives us a huge advantage. We're using a less saturated platform that's still developing, allowing us to get in early before everyone else catches on. Instead of just being another random coin on Pump.Fun, we're in a space where liquidity is higher, the market isn't as flooded, and early adopters actually have a chance to win big. We cashed out $200 to $250 in just a few minutes. Imagine doing this multiple times a day. You could be making thousands daily just by launching, hyping, and selling at the right time. With just one launch, we pulled in a few $100s. Now imagine running multiple plays like this throughout the day. If one small launch can make a few $100, Serena, scaling this up means you're looking at serious profits, easily hitting 1,000 plus a day if you execute it right. I'll be dropping more guides, live launches, and deep dives into the best ways to maximize gains in the meme coin